Hi there, so I'm going to talk about this Yamaha book. So this one is on improvisation. Okay, so this one is for grade 5 or 3, but this one is only the sample answers for grade 5. Okay, so this one first then. Okay, so I actually got both of this book. These two books are purchased from Japan, from Yamaha Japan, because we don't have it here. So yeah, even though if I want to order it, they don't know when it's going. They're going to purchase it, and they don't know when it's going to come. So yeah, better purchase directly from Yamaha Japan. Okay. Alright, so okay, the first they will have this index. So this is from 5, right? Okay, so this is your exercises, and then 5, 4, 3. So your variation, how do you do your variation, examples, and motives, improvisation. So they have two kinds, variation and motive. So the motives is the one that you actually make your own music. So based on that motive, and then you just make the next notes. But for variation, everything is laid out for you, and then you just do varieties like Mozart variations like that. So yeah, it will build up as you go to the second and third. So you have to do 2 variations for your exam. So the first one is like kind of like the example, but the second one should be a little bit more variety to it. Okay, so basically everything is laid out here. They mostly have their progressions, their chord progressions, so you have to get used to the key progressions in every key, because we don't really know what key we're going to get on the exam, right? So better to practice all of the keys. They have a lot of examples here that you can do, so yeah, it's good. Okay, and then there's the next for the grade 4, and then the next here for the grade 3. They have these little tabs here for your grade. Actually, I'm just going to show you. So the first one is here, right, for the grade 5, and everything is in Japanese, so yeah, but you get a clear idea of, you know, everything, right? Some are actually translated to English, so yeah, so you understand. Yeah, but this one I don't understand what that is. There's no sign at all. Oh, okay, this is for motive exercises. See, so your motives is like only like little fraction of the song, and then you just go on from there. So the next one is the sample answer. So in here, in this book, it's just a little sample here, because it's not the full book like this one, but I'm going to show you this one after this. Okay, so this is like how they're laid out their progression in the song, that they have they have to assess you on that. So this is the example, right? And then here they tell you everything from the progression with the Roman numerals. We usually use Roman numerals because yeah, it can be any key, so yeah. Okay, all right, so then the next one. So this is like the example of the answers. All right, so once again, so from the simple ones, from the chords, and then this one with a different variation. So every variety and different rhythm. So you actually can do even a different meter there. It's okay for them to, if you want to change the meter even. So that's kind of cool, I think. Okay, and then this is another example of the answers. So okay, I'm just going to show you. This is the first, and then this one is the variation 1. And variation 2 here. And then next example. So another variation 2, and this is for the grade 4. Yeah, mostly they want you to do something like Mozart variation, or like a Chopin variation. So yeah, if you play a lot of classical music, then I guess you would do it really good. And it's ready for the grade 3. Okay, so this is for the motive improvisation. So they kind of break it down for you here. So there's an explanation here, and then this is the example of like the chords that are they're already laid out. So what you have to do with the chords, so all the chord progression is kind of like the requirement for this. So yeah, you have to remember the chord progression like in all scales, in all key chords. Okay, so this is the exercise number 1. So this is already laid out the notes with their accompaniment here. See, I'm just going to show you the overall example. And this one. So when you have a motive, it's just a theme, right? A theme, and then you just build up from that theme to something else, or you want to combine it with another style, which is cool, but you have to kind of stick to that theme, you know. So okay, so we know, okay, that is the kind of a song that we want to play. But sometimes, yeah, when you're in the exam room, it's kind of, you know, you're nervous and all that, you just don't know what to think, and then you just, yeah, you play with anything that you can think of, you know. But then as you practice more, I guess you would do better. Okay, and then that's the end of the book, and most of them are in Japanese. We don't see a lot of English, right? Okay, so this is the sample answers. So this is like the example that they have. So from this is your theme, and then variation 1, variation 2. I'm just going to show it closer. See, yeah. So like Mozart type variation, it's kind of built up to something different to another variation, right? So it's kind of like that. But you kind of still follow like the progression, you know. You don't want to go too far from the example. But then the cool thing with Yamaha is, yeah, you can change your meter, you know, from 4/4 to 3/4, or you know, any meter you want. It's kind of cool, yeah. I don't know how you can think of that, but maybe it's like when you're playing a sonata or something, you know, they change meter, and then yeah, they kind of still feel the same, you know. Okay, alright, so this is your B, this is your motive. See, they already give you the example, and this is how it's going to lay out. But again, this is only an example. You can actually do your own way, you know, as long as you have like an idea, you know, what class of music that you want to do, like what kind of feeling that you want to play, you know. And yeah, I think that's kind of everything that's going to happen until the end of the book. Yep. Yeah, and then it's just the end of the book. Yeah, see? So again, if you are taking a Yamaha exam, I think it's better to order from Yamaha Japan, because it's more complete and you get it directly, so you can practice by yourself. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.